by the appellant right from procurement of wood till finishing of chair. For purchase of wood, the appellant just acted as an agent to buy the wood for and on behalf of AB Chairs Limited, and the wood all along belonged to them, AB Limited, and for their work, only the appellant having no title in such wood. Wood is only in the possession of the job worker, that is we the appellant, CK Trading Limited. The payment made by the appellant was reimbursed exactly by AB Chair Limited, and hence, in the opinion of the appellant acted as a pure agent as per Rule 33 of the DGST Act for the purchase of goods. The counsel further argued that the consumables that were used to finish the chairs are allowed in the process of the job work, and there is nothing wrong. The counsel further argued that the whole adjudication order is based on presumptions and against the fact of the matter, and hence the order has no leg to stand and was legally untenable. My lord, ये मैं इसलिए कह रही हूँ क्योंकि जो हमारा SCN आया उसके अंदर पैरा 1 और पैरा 2 के अंदर, क्योंकि ये SCN आफ्टर अ सर्वे और CK ट्रेडिंग कंपनी का हुआ था और उसके अंदर समन किया गया था AB Chair लिमिटेड को भी, जहाँ वो एग्रीमेंट दिया गया था और वो एक एडमिटेड फैक्ट है और ऑन रिकॉर्ड्स है. नेक्स्ट, the appellate authority was not convinced with the above arguments. Yes.
That agreement, have you placed it on record? The agreement which you talk about, have you placed it on the record?
Yes, sir. This agreement is with the officer.
But you have not filed a copy of that with your appeal.
Sir, I will give.
And what are the materials which were used by the job worker?
Sir, my consumables.
Whom you call job worker? Yes. What was the material which has been?
Sir.
You say only consumables.
Yes, sir.
But probably somewhere the facts say that he had purchased even the fabric.
Yes, sir.
Used for.
Yes, sir.
Now read the definition of job work.
Yes, sir.
And read the definition of manufacturer also.
Yes, sir. So definition of job work.
Yes.
Section.
No, job work.
Job work. Section 2, subsection 68. Read as job work means any treatment or process undertaken by a person on goods belonging to another registered person, and the expression job worker shall be constituted accordingly.
And manufacture?
Manufacture. Section 2, subsection 72. Manufacture means processing of raw material or inputs in any manner that results in emergence of a new product having a distinct name, character, and use, and the term manufacturer shall be constituted accordingly.
Yes. Can you say that fabric is only a consumable? Will a chair be complete without the use of a fabric?
Sir, in my case, fabric is consumable.
How? How do you say that?
Sir,
This fabric must have been used with foam on the seat itself.
yes, sir.
Upholstery.
Yes, ma'am.
Upholstery, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, the AB Limited has agreed कि उन्होंने बताया कि जो मेरी chairs वो sale करते हैं उसका price 7500 है, और जो मेरा best judgment assessment हुआ क्योंकि हम records नहीं दे पाए थे तो learned officer ने उसको valuation किया 5000 पर chair के हिसाब से, और उसी पे उन्होंने हमारा assessment किया. हमने जो अपना job work charge किया वो 1000 रुपये per head पे किया है, तो जो वो 1000 रुपये per head है उसकी जो bifurcation है, cost sheet है, वो मैं उसको दे सकती हूँ. और जो हम जब प्रोसेस करते हैं, क्योंकि हमारे जीएसटी में प्रोसेस तो कहीं डिफाइन नहीं है सर, तो उसके लिए अगर मैं एक्साइज रिजीम में जाऊँ तो वहाँ सुप्रीम कोर्ट की जजमेंट्स हैं जहाँ प्रोसेस को बताया गया है, और वहाँ पर कुछ जजमेंट्स ये भी कहती हैं कि जो प्रोसेस है जिसको पूरा करने के लिए आप कुछ ऐसे इंग्रेडिएंट्स को यूज़ कर सकते हो जो कि डायरेक्टली आपको प्रोसेस करने के लिए चाहिए. जैसे मेरे केस में जो वुड है, वुड से जब चेयर बनना है तो उसके लिए चेयर एक स्पेसिफिक डिजाइनिंग का बनना है जो कि एबी लिमिटेड ने दिया है. उसके अंदर एक तो मेरी चेयर जो है सिंगल सीट चेयर है, और जो वो उस पर कपड़ा लग रहा है सर, वुड जो है एक्सपेंसिव वुड है, मेन जो उसका कॉस्ट है वुड का ही है. मेरे 1000 रुपये में फैब्रिक इंक्लूड है, मेरे 1000 रुपये में थोड़ी सी पैकिंग भी इंक्लूड है जो मैं उसमें ले रही हूँ, प्लस जो मैं पॉलिशिंग कर रही हूँ उस पर, पॉलिशिंग रबिंग, क्योंकि एक लकड़ी का हम पीस जब लेते हैं और उससे हम चेयर बनाते हैं तो वो एक सीरीज ऑफ प्रोसेस है सर।
अब आप ही इसी के ऊपर कहना चाहेंगे कि क्या wood and chair are these two different commercial commodities or these are the same?
सर दोनों डिफरेंट हैं।
दोनों डिफरेंट हैं। तो फिर मैन्युफैक्चर की डेफिनेशन क्या कहती है?
सर मैन्युफैक्चर की डेफिनेशन ये कहती है प्रोसेसिंग ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल
Yes.
और
तो yes.
इनपुट्स
Yes.
in any manner.
Inputs would include would be
Sir,
the
sir,
raw material.
give me a minute.
Yes, yes.
सर इनपुट्स की डेफिनेशन हमारे जीएसटी एक्ट में दी हुई है, मैं वो पढ़ना चाहूँगी। सर इनपुट की डेफिनेशन है सेक्शन 2 सेक्शन 59 में। मीन्स की डेफिनेशन है, वो कहती है इनपुट मीन्स एनी गुड्स other than capital goods used or intended to be used by a supplier in the course or furtherance of business. तो सर मेरे केस में जो वुड आया है वो मेरा इनपुट नहीं है सर, मेरा इनपुट वो कंज्यूमेबल्स है जो मैं अपनी सर्विस, जो जॉब वर्क की सर्विस कर रही हूँ उसको करने के लिए यूज़ कर रही हूँ। और मैं इसको जॉब वर्क की जो सर्विस है, जब मैं सेक्शन 7 रेलवे शेड्यूल 2 एंट्री नंबर 3 को पढ़ती हूँ तो वहाँ बताया गया है कि जब किसी दूसरे के उस पर ट्रीटमेंट किया जाता है, अगर आप कहें तो मैं सर एक बार उसको भी पढ़ रही हूँ, तो उसको सर्विस कहा जाता है। तो जब शेड्यूल 2 के अंदर सर्विस को और गुड्स को अलग स्पेसिफाई कर दिया है, तो जब मैं किसी के गुड्स पे कोई प्रोसेस या ट्रीटमेंट करती हूँ तो उसको बता दिया गया ये सर्विस ही है। और उसको यूज़ करते हुए अगर मैंने कुछ कंज्यूमेबल्स यूज़ किए, मतलब जिसके बिना मेरा प्रोसेस हो ही नहीं सकता। एक लकड़ी यहाँ रखी है सर, जैसे मैं इसका ही एग्जाम्पल ले लूँ, ये रखा है, इसको बनाने के लिए जो मुझे सीरीज ऑफ प्रोसेस करने हैं, तो मुझे ये पेंट भी चाहिए, उससे पहले मुझे उस लकड़ी को काटना भी है, तो उस काम को करने के लिए
आपने इस लकड़ी को पोडियम के अंदर कन्वर्ट कर दिया।
हाँ जी सर।
तो मार्केट के अंदर क्या ये लकड़ी माना जाएगा या
सर ये पोडियम माना जाएगा सर। तो सर जो मेरा जीएसटी है,
observed already, there are definition of job work and manufacturing. Both are definition which are restrictive in nature. Job work includes treatment or process. If the legislature intended to include manufacture also, it should have been a part of 268. Now, this definition of job work cannot be read into the definition of manufacture. If we are able to do that, then we will be doing violence to the language given by Parliament. So job work has to be restricted to job work. I am not denying if this wood was not converted into a chair, anything could have been done. As long as in common parlance it is sold as a wood in the market, it's okay. So for example, I give you an example. Suppose you take steel pipes. You do coating on them, is job work, but they still remain pipes. Now supposing somebody gives you milk, I make dahi, it remains milk product. But even their courts have said it becomes distinguishable. It becomes distinguishable.
Different commercial.
Yes. Now here the agreement this appellant had was exclusive agreement with AB Chairs Limited. Okay, we will give you wood, which is Burmese teak wood, and you make chairs. Now, as long as if they had given everything, if they had given fabric, everything, then perhaps it's a labor job. Because the appellant is not putting anything from their pocket. But there also in excise law there are cases, have you converted this to different? But there the appellant says, I have used nothing from me. Now, simply because the appellant says this 1,000 rupees includes everything, it can. Fabric could be 100 rupees, 50 rupees to deform, 200 rupees polish, she can take back money. But she has to go out of the definition of manufacture. So if we say that this language of job work can be read as a part and parcel of manufacture or the vice versa, that is not what Parliament intended. Now here,
no, it's all right. Yes, what do you have to say in return?
सर मैं ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि जो जॉब वर्क है उसमें और मैन्युफैक्चर में एक जो बहुत बड़ा डिफरेंस है वो ये है कि जॉब वर्क हमेशा प्रिंसिपल के गुड्स पे किया जाता है। वो गुड्स जिनके ऊपर मैं जॉब वर्क कर रही हूँ, ट्रीटमेंट और प्रोसेस कर रही हूँ, वो मेरे गुड्स नहीं हैं। और जो मैन्युफैक्चर है उसके अंदर
Not necessarily.
हाँ जी.
Not necessarily. कोई आदमी मैन्युफैक्चर करता है, हो सकता है जैसे आपने कहा कि बर्मीज वुड क्योंकि एक स्पेशल वुड थी, उन्होंने अपनी तरफ से ये सोचते हुए कि वो घटिया क्वालिटी की यूज़ ना कर ले या एक पर्टिकुलर वो करनी थी, इसलिए उन्होंने वो सप्लाई कर दी. पर उसके बावजूद when you add other things from your side, then it becomes a different commodity.
सर जीएसटी लॉ के अंदर यहाँ ये नहीं कहा गया कि वो कोई डिस्टिंक्ट प्रोडक्ट आना चाहिए जॉब वर्क में.
Judgment we given.
Yes.
Just one second, just for the audience.
Yes,
Yeah, for the audience.
the adjudication order as well as the appellate order, it has been framed under DGST. Whereas in the body of the assessment, he says that this will be termed as interstate. One should determine as
No, but I'm sorry. In Moot Tribunals, we are not taking these technical issues. It's a law only.
this is a law. It's not
No,
a
that's
technical.
okay. We are
Because
not taking
basically,
we are not taking jurisdictional issues on Moot Tribunal. I'm sorry. We are discussing law.
I should say that jurisdictional issue is the first and foremost
But
issue to be raised.
definitely, but not in Moot Tribunal to that extent. We are teaching people what job work is.
Yes,
Huh.
you wanted to read
On
it.
that-
Read it.
I know that.
On that issue,
Yes,
you are correct.
yes.
Otherwise, it is simple jury.
I know that. Now, my lords, para 20 of this judgment. It is in line with whatever my lords is thinking. On page 22, on
Yes.
top right hand,
Yes.
I'll be reading around 7th line onwards.
Yes.
The word processing herein would mean those processes with the help of hands or machineries connected and linked to the mining activity. It would not include process by which a new or different article other than the one which has been mined is produced. It relates and signifies the composite activity of mining and processing. The intent is not to include processes which would lead to creation of a different commodity as known in the commercial world, for otherwise even manufacturing activity would get covered, whereas manufacturing unit is liable to pay electricity tariff at a lower rate. The intent and purpose is clearly not to compel and force a manufacturing unit being set up at an acceptable distance from the mine, for the manufacturing unit adjacent to the mine would have to pay electricity tariff. Pertinently, a manufacturing unit set up by another entity, etc. Now, this paragraph will clearly distinguish. Of course, there is the case of DCM, Ujagar paints and excise cases, where, like my lords have observed, if as long as it doesn't result into a different commercial commodity, but in one judgment Supreme Court, prestige case, where Supreme Court says that while giving benefit of job work under excise notification, we don't have that notification in here, court should be slow not to give benefit. But in this case, I think it's very difficult for the revenue to accept this plea that this could be a job work and we should not be taxed. And revenue has taken care to tax only cost 5,000 rupees.
In this case, our opinion is that let the case be set aside, let the assessing authority do a de novo assessment and see, because they have not filed all the materials and documents. And agreements also, they have not filed here also. So let him see.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Thank you.
Favor हुई है रश्मि वैसे? Daily, if you go to Okhla, Badali, there's a lot of job work being done. So this case we drafted here to distinguish between job work and manufacturing activity. As long as you do not convert a raw material given by principal into a different commercial product, you may stand covered within definition of job work. So whenever you sign an agreement, be careful you are not converting the inputs, that is goods, given by principal into a different commercial commodity. Right? So it's not your knowledge that counts. Your understanding has no meaning. If it's a technically defined, we are talking of technical product. If it's not defined, we are talking of common parlance. Similarly, she raised a point of being pure agent. No, in this case she was not a pure agent. Rule 33 has some requirements for being a pure agent. You have to be contractually bound. That's why my lord said there is no contract. Right? So when a case is remanded, this can also go deadly against you. So remand is not always beneficial to you. Because when remand is open, then the assessing authority has all the issues. Only when remand is directional, that assessing authority is restricted to the grounds given in remand. So don't accept easily the remand matter. Tomorrow your liability may go 10 times. You never know. So therefore, job work, be careful, and it's a declared service. Job work is a service. It's not a composite service or a mixed supply. It's pure service declared in schedules. So once it's declared as service, you must ensure that you do not end up supplying goods which are differently commodity. So you will be deemed to be a supplier under Section 9 and Section 15(1) hit you. One point she did not discuss before the Honorable Tribunal. If the transaction is between unrelated parties, there is no allegation by the revenues related parties. What is the valuation in Section 15(1)? That will be Rule 28. If we have to deny the job work, then can my tax advice be doubted, which shows valuation? So revenue should have done much more rather than interpreting only this agreement. Because simply job work provision cannot be read to defeat Section 15 or Rule 28. Rule 28 has valuation rules. Rule 28 to 37, 38, whatever you say. So therefore, as lawyers, we should examine all possibilities where you can attack revenue cases. All points should be taken. But Rashmi has argued, superb. God bless you.